That's the dude, Kyrie Irving, who you say you hoop like. That was your hoop comp. I hope not 14-point Kyrie Irving.
Don't let him change your mind.
I hope not that Kyrie Irving. Kyrie hasn't looked good. I got to be honest, he hasn't looked good. But do you still have faith in Kyrie Irving?
I mean, 2 games can't change my mind about Kyrie Irving. I mean, we did see him hit the game winner against the Warriors to win that championship. We did see that, right?
A long time ago.
I mean, but it did happen. So that means it's in his DNA. I think with Kyrie Irving, now, I will be honest, I've never seen him in this type of offensive funk, right? I've never seen him bottled up like that, getting his shot blocked. I never seen him, overly getting plucked. I haven't really seen Kyrie have these type of struggles, right? Especially just one-on-one, man-to-man coverage, guarding him. So, yeah, I am surprised, but he's a hell of a player, man. He'll figure it out. It's funny about, like, with people, like not saying y'all, but y'all are doing it, where he's playing bad and y'all talking about it. Man, well, what about your boy? Because then we know when he turn that thing on, Luka get his 35, and then Kyrie get his 30 points, right? Kyrie's, 3 for 4 from 3, and he's dropping buckets. Y'all going to go back to riding him again, loving him. Pause. So all I'm saying is this. Keep the same energy. When they go down there in Dallas and he's delivering buckets and they scoring, they winning, I don't want to see y'all two jumping back like, yo, Kyrie's back. No. So stay there.
Y'all better not do that.
Because look, one thing about the Celtics, though, now we see them screw some things up, though.
Of course.
So just know that. That can happen, too.
Yeah. Joy, where you stand? You still got faith in Kyrie?
Yes. Yes, I do. I mean, look, he's not playing well right now. You just look at the first 3 rounds, he's averaging 22.8 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, 5.2 assists per game. He's averaging 14 points per game in this series, 2.5 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game. His numbers are very far down, of course, obviously in scoring. The other part is they have got a lot of turnovers, and the Celtics are taking advantage of that. The Celtics are playing like a complete team. They are guarding him very well. They're taking advantage of the mistakes that the Mavericks are making. But particularly with Kyrie, he's had a series like this before. In 2016, in games 1 and 2, he went 1 for 7 from 3 and had a 10-point game in game 2. The next 3 games, he averaged 35 points per game over those next 3 games, shot for 10 for 20, 50% from 3-point. So he has had some moments like this before. Yeah.
Now I feel more confident here now.
Now, if he averages 35 points per game over the next 3 games, he will see Boston in game 5. So, look, Kyrie's got to play his best. That's how we've talked about this before the series started. If Kyrie and Luka play their best and a role player steps up, they will be in this series, and this will be a long series. Boston is the better, more complete team, the better roster. They've been here before. They've been in Eastern Conference Finals year after year after year. They have 2 of the best players in the game. They have a champion in Jrue Holiday. They have a great roster, a great team. They've been great all season long. They've been great for years. So if you're going to beat a great team, your stars better be at the bare minimum their best. Like, that's how it's going to work. And you're going to still need help from your role players, but your stars absolutely have to be their best. And Kyrie hasn't been his best offensively. He's got to step up, and I think he will when they go back home. I think he's going to turn it around. I'm never off Kyrie. I don't know how to say this without rewording it. I still have faith in Kyrie.
I'm glad you mentioned a certain name, Joy, because I got faith in Kyrie, but I got a lot more faith in Jrue Holiday. I got a lot more faith in Jrue Holiday to D-up Kyrie. I got a lot more faith in Jrue Holiday to outplay Kyrie. If you want to talk about body of work and Shady, I'm not just new to the bandwagon. You, me, and Slick Rick the Bucher had a conversation 2 years ago about who I would rather take. And then I would have rather taken Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday has been a champion more recently than Kyrie Irving. Jrue Holiday had a highest plus-minus when they won the championship in Milwaukee over the likes of Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jrue Holiday has the highest plus-minus of any player on either team in this series. Jrue Holiday is the only player not named Magic Johnson in the finals to average 17, 8, and 7. So I do have faith in Kyrie, but I got a lot more faith in Jrue Holiday, a champion, to help lead Boston. And I have a lot more faith in Jrue Holiday to continue to outplay Kyrie if you're talking both ends of the basketball court. If Kyrie don't score, Kyrie don't do nothing. If he don't score, he don't do nothing, James Jones. So when I think about my faith in Kyrie, it's there. But my faith is more so in the other team's point guard, who has the highest plus-minus in this series and in the last time when he won a championship in 2022, 2021, as opposed to Kyrie in 16.
Are you saying Jrue Holiday is better than Kyrie Irving without saying it?
Jrue is more conducive to his team winning than Kyrie Irving. Is Kyrie Irving more flashy? Absolutely.
Hold on. You saying Jrue Holiday is a better player than Kyrie Irving? Is that what
if you're considering both ends of the basketball court, yes, sir. Both ends of the basketball court. It's not even, I'm not sure it's debatable, sir. Over the last 4 years?
But you can't do that, though. Because you do the same thing with Steph Curry. Like, he's a better two-way player than Steph. He ain't better than Steph.
Over the last 4 years,
Acho.
I'm not sure that this is debatable, James Jones. Jrue Holiday is more conducive to winning. He's been on more winning teams. Jrue Holiday took the Bucks to a championship, and then he left.
Acho, he didn't take them nowhere, Acho.
They wouldn't say that he took
the best player on their team.
No, but he helped get them over the hump.
So say help. Don't say he took him there.
We're talking about help. Kyrie is not helping.
Kyrie not right now, but he has helped win a championship before by getting buckets, though.
Yes. But right now, Kyrie Irving isn't the second best player on anything.
Okay, well, that's a long conversation. Okay, I disagree with you because I think that's crazy for you to say Jrue Holiday is a better player than Kyrie Irving.
Two-way. What you only care about, James Jones highlights? Oh, you're a Justin Herbert guy, huh? You only care about social media?
So you take Holiday against Kyrie Irving, like.
Man, hold on.
This is crazy. And I love Jrue Holiday.
So you taking somebody. So you basically what you're telling me right now is like you're taking Scottie Pippen over a lot of these big time scores that played because he played two ways.
James.
These dudes are better players. Kyrie Irving's a better player.
He's a better offensive scorer. Not make him a better player.
I don't. Wait, hold on. When we were going into this series, all right. When we went into this series,
I didn't even answer the question.
Right. You did not pick Jrue Holiday.
No,
I picked
but
Jrue
what
Holiday.
you did was say Jrue Holiday is the X factor.
But I say it's the X factor.
We all agree with that, yes.
Yeah, we all agree with that. Because
he's a
Jaylen
pendulum
Brown,
that swings.
Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic were also on the floor.
Yeah.
And I don't even like this. I do not like this. You did this. This is your fault. Because it sounds like we're saying bad things about Jrue Holiday. And
We're not.
But
you can't.
like, comparison is the thief of joy. And you have created a scenario where we now have to be hostile toward Jrue Holiday. I don't like
hostility.
All right, well, let's just erase this energy.
No,
I like it.
It's good energy. Sometimes, he just be tripping. So I just had to make sure that that's what he really was.
James, over the last 4 years, who would you take, sir?
Kyrie Irving. As an overall better basketball player on the team, Kyrie Irving.
Over the last 4 years.
So you're telling me it's cool. You telling me it's cool to switch Kyrie to Boston right now and Jrue Holiday to the Mavs and they're gonna be just as good?
In this series, the Mavs would be 1-1 if they were switched. It would be 1-1. It would be 1-1. Did y'all not watch yesterday's game?
Man, you playing? Yeah, I'm saying, but like the roster does matter though, right?
1,000%.
Because if Jrue Holiday's on a team where he has to score 25 points and up, I don't think he can do that every game in and out.
Of course not.
All right, so put the nuance into that, where his team he has, they all can score, they all play well, better roster, so he's playing his role. But don't act like if they switch teams.
Then I'll just say this:
bro.
He's playing his role, and Kyrie is not playing his role. We've established that.
That's fair.
His role's a lot easier, though, right?
Kyrie's
his role's a lot easier, right?
I can't say that it is.
What do you mean?
Only reason I can is because Marcus Smart was playing that role for the last 5 years.
No, but
they hit a head on the ceiling.
But what Shady's saying is Jrue is not being asked to be Jaylen Brown.
Of course
Jrue
not.
is not being asked to be Jason Tatum.
Right.
Kyrie has to be Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum.
But
really Jason Tatum, because Luka is doing everything else.
I agree with that. But Kyrie is a gifted scorer, and he's being asked to score. We're not asking Kyrie to lock nobody up. We're not asking Kyrie to get bored. We're not asking Kyrie to get done.
Kyrie has to play defense as well. Like, it's not like he's just like wandering around, running around with some sage or something on the other side of the court. Like, he is playing.
But we're not asking him to go lock up JB.
But they're not the same. They're not playing the same role within the team. Which is Shady's point. Like, Jrue is playing excellent basketball right now.
And Kyrie's not.
Expected to. Yeah, but they're not being asked to do the same things. Like Kyrie's not doing what he needs to do. He needs to score more. Yes, given. But like he is not. We gotta get Jason to a beer. We getting stressed out.
I'm like at home listening to y'all right now because I'm trying to bottle this.
I mean, y'all gonna help me out.
You got that dad disappointed. Your son came up with a report card. You look at him like. So you got a D in gym, huh? Is that what you're telling me? Does he got that look like? So you was going to math class to do nothing, huh?
Here's what's frustrating me. The only thing that's frustrating me is if Kyrie's one of the greatest scorers of all time, and that's what Draymond Green has said, that's what Shaquille O'Neal has said, that's what everybody said. Shady, I believe you said, we've all said that. All Kyrie is being asked to do is score. Obviously, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but he's not being asked to do anything besides what he's been called and gifted to do. So if you're averaging 14 points a game and the only thing we are asking you to do is score, then I have to come down on you with some more egregious
and I agree with that. I think everyone is being critical of Kyrie today, but I don't know what that has to do with Jrue Holiday.
That's all. That's where I'm at.
If you have faith in Kyrie, The person who is opposing Kyrie is Jrue. I have more faith in Jrue.
See, that's another thing.
Well,
that,
I'm saying it's not one-on-one basketball.
I said it. We're not asking Jrue Holiday to guard Kyrie the whole game because it doesn't happen like that, right? If you watch the Celtics, they switch off on all they pick and roll.
Of course.
All right, so.
But Jrue is starting off the majority. He's going to pick him up.
But what I'm saying is when they start doing the picks, he's not going to be guarding Kyrie, right? We've seen Jaylen Brown. We've seen a lot of guys on him. Derek White's been on him. So, like, the thing you're doing, I hate because, like, Porzingis, the first game, he went off for 21 points, right? This game,
20 and 21. Yeah.
It wasn't Tatum that had that many points. It was a guy like Jrue Holiday that scored.
Exactly
so
right.
my thing is with the scoring part with the Celtics, they can spread that thing around, right? And then on defense, they all play great defense. That's why it was a hard matchup, I thought, for the Mavs is because they got so many guys that can play defense. It's not just Jrue Holiday. It's not just, you get what I'm saying? So as much as the role for Kyrie is to go out there and score, that's your role. Where Jrue Holiday is, we need you to play good defense, but you don't have to play good defense all the time. We need you to score a little bit, but you don't have to do all the scoring. That's why you can't even compare him because one dude is like a main star, and the other guy, Jrue Holiday, is a really, really good player, and he's a star in his own way.
In his own right.
That's all I'm saying.
Isn't sports, to me, sports is all about how well do you play your role. That's why we can get into the conversation of like, oh, who's the best quarterback? I differ from y'all because I'm like, yo, how well are you operating within your role?
That's not how you become a star, though, Acho.
Of course.
We have role players and we have stars.
Of course.
Over Jrue Holiday's career, what is he?
He's a role player.
And what is Kyrie Irving?
He's a star.
So how are we saying that Jrue Holiday is better than Kyrie?
I'm saying who do you have more faith in?
No, that's what you said.
I believe Jrue is better right now. I believe Jrue is better. I believe over the last 4 years, Jrue is better. But I'm about winning. I'm about winning. I'm about being conducive to success. I believe Jrue's been on more winning teams. I believe he's contributed more to winning. That's all I'm saying. Who do you have more faith in, James Jones? Or not? Do you still have faith in Kyrie?
Acho, no, hold on.
They're on grades again.
Oh, he good on that TV, ain't he? Bro, you cannot say that. This dude is playing his role really well on a really good basketball team. We cannot sit here and say he's better than one of these star players in our league and Kyrie Irving.
James, in the last 4 years, Kyrie Irving has gotten swept. Kyrie Irving got swept by the Boston Celtics. He went to the Dallas Mavericks. They were a 6 seed. He became a 10 seed. And now this year they're in the playoffs, and he's averaging the finals. He's averaging 14 points.
Bron just got swept this year, too.
We love Jrue Holiday around here.
Of course.
Okay.
I love Jrue.
And anything when it's awry,
really good player.
Emmanuel's fault.
He's a really good player.
He's a really good player.
Really good.
He's a really good player on a really good team.
Yes,
and
sir.
When he won his championships, he was on a really good team,
There's
too.
no doubt about it.
With some really good players.
And when he left, they haven't won since.
The best player.
And Boston didn't win before he got there.
And it was a lot of injuries.
And Boston didn't win before he got there, in case you were
Boston was in this game, though.
Boston still hasn't won, by the way.
They haven't.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.